Hello everyone, my name is Bassam Zahrani
And I am Ibrahim Al-Qahtani, and we are from Jeddah, Saudi Arabia.
and we are participants in the Space Week event.
And today we will talk about such an interesting topic, which is astrology.
I hope you all enjoy our presentation.
Explorers have used the stars as a compass for millennia, and if you are out having adventures at night, you should add the skill to your arsenal. Here is how to transform the night sky into your personal roadmap.
Finding runways on land or by sea has been the essential element to survival since the beginning of time. Knowing which path led from one town to the next benefited tradesmen in the pursuit of selling their goods. Along the way, markers and signs allowed people to move about quickly without fear of getting lost. Sailors did not necessarily have marked their path to prevent their loss of direction and possible fate of dying at sea. Navigation relied on staying close to the shoreline. They used landmarks to know their location. They shared this information with other sailors that allowed the establishment of trade routes.
The original ancient sailors knew that the best way to navigate the sea revolved around the celestial stars. If they were able to locate the north and the south accurately, their chances of survival increased. Many devices were created throughout the centuries to aid them when crossing great seas and oceans. Leaving the shorelines to venture further out to sea, using these devices opened up worldwide trade routes and discoveries of new lands.
You may wonder and ask, what are the benefits of astrology? The first one is very obvious, which is navigation. With the beginning of sailing around the world, navigation had become the most important thing, and before compass was invented, sailors were using stars. And the second one is also very obvious, which is time measurement and clock. Time is one of the most important things in our universe. More than 32,000 years ago, there was no clocks, but people know how to measure time. They were using sundials and noticed that in the different time of the year, the length of the day is different.
Imagine with me that you have a camping trip with your friends in a huge forest. Then you went to explore the surrounding area, and by the time, and you didn't feel it, the sun went down, and you took out your phone, but there was no signal. Sounds scary, right? But if you have experience or knowledge of astrology, you would find it a good activity and excitement to use your skills. If nothing else, it's a killer party trick. For example, as you can see in the picture, this group of stars is called the Hands of Thuraya. It's one of the most honored stars grouping in the sky. Thuraya was often called the asterism star. The name Thuraya is very old. Grammatically, the word is a diminutive, and so its meaning would be akin to the little abundant one, which grammarians tend to relate to its many stars because, as you can see in the picture, we are not talking about one or two or three. It's a huge group of stars. Additionally, this meaning may refer to the abundance of rain that falls during its rain period. This possibility is strengthened by the existence of a very similar sounding word that indicates moisture. The feminine diminutive form of Thuraya gives the word a sense of endearment, like the English deity or horsey. In legend, Thuraya is combined as a woman.
The amputated hand, al-kaff al-jadma, is one of two hands of Thuraya, shorter than the henna dyed hand, al-kaff al-khadib. The Arabic term jadma may also indicate that the hand was amputated because it was leprous. The henna dyed hand features several well-defined elements. Henna, a natural dye that is green when prepared, leaves an orange stain when applied to hair or skin. Women to this day use henna during celebrations such as weddings, and this is reflected on the yellow-orange color of the bright star that lies near the end of the stellar hand. And now I will talk about the overall appearance of the Thuraya star group. Thuraya is a bright close cluster of stars known in modern times as the Pleiades star cluster. Pleiades is a term that refers to the seven Romanian girls that the old Romanians were using their names to call the Thuraya star group. And the Pleiades is a term that refers to the seven Romanian girls that the old Romanians were using their names to call the Thuraya star group. The amputated hand is a scattered group of stars located south of the signs As-Saratan, and almost certainly included Minqar and Kaff al-Jadma, as you can see in the picture, but likely also included other nearby stars for the modern day as the Eastern Cetus. The Henna dyed hand is a bright group of 5 stars arranged in a shape of W, the modern constellation of Cassiopeia, and extends in an elongated line of stars through the Perseus to Thuraya.
How can we tell time by stars? Thuraya and its hands rise and set at different times as seen from the latitude of Tucson. Today, we can expect to observe the hands of Thuraya setting in the west about 45 to 60 minutes before sunrise, from early November through early January, and rising likewise from the middle of February through the beginning of June, as seen from the latitude of Tucson. So basically, we can tell time by stars. Rain stars. In the rain star calendar of Qushayr and Qais, the pre-dawn setting of Thuraya marked the end of the autumnal rainy season, called Al-Wasmi. The pre-dawn rising of the follower marked the start of the hottest part of the summer, 6 months later.
Lunar stations. In the early listing of the lunar stations, Thuraya is the 5th station of the year, and its follower is the 6th station. This later changed to the 3rd and 4th lunar station, respectively, after the stations were adjusted to begin with the vernal equinox.
Thank you all for listening.
Hope you all enjoyed our presentation.
Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.